knew early on you wanted to be a writer, but now looking back at your career, you've really dedicated your life to story. And at the end of your sort of writing days, is there something about having done that that you just that's in your soul, to be a storyteller? Like, what is it that pushes you to stay so driven?
I mean, I don't know that I'm driven. I just keep doing it. I guess in a way, I mean, obviously, like this is all a long time ago, but I started writing in school, and so writing was something I crammed into weekends. And well, you were a full-time teacher when you started writing, so you certainly experienced this too. And then suddenly, when I graduated from college and I was a full-time writer, it just felt like there was a lot of time to spend on this, and I could write more than I had been writing before. You know, I was extremely lucky because the decision was really easy for me. I wrote my first book for school. I wrote the second book to prove that the first book wasn't a fluke. And it sort
Uh-huh.
of became a hobby, and it went from project to hobby to summer job to real job. And so by the time I graduated college, I was just, this is what I did. It was really lucky. But I think also, I'm an only child, and growing up, there weren't a ton of kids in my house. And I guess that the key to keeping yourself entertained was always making up stuff.
Your
Whether it was
imagination.
stories, games, I made my own, this is Canada, right? Like fake hockey leagues and kept like stats on the players, and we had like the scoring title and all kinds of stats and game results. But the thing is, if you really look at what my job is today, making stuff up, it's really not that different than the making stuff up that I did when I was a kid.
So that's great. It's just sort of you were able to take every kid's, hope, use their imagination, bring it to life, and just sort of clutched on to that and still riding that pony. That is awesome. Gordon, I want to just say thank you very, very much for sort of, chiming in with us today. We are going to steer everybody who's ever watched tuned into the internet at all, go to Gordon's website now. He's got awesome stuff, great stuff. I couldn't be a bigger fan of the work of Gordon Korman. You can check out all his information right here on the screen. You'll see it prominently displayed. We would hope that you also take a moment to maybe like us on Facebook, check us out on YouTube, spread the word, let us know. Visit Gordon. He tweets. I tweet. Who doesn't tweet? We got all the social media things working. Once again, Gordon, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate your efforts so much today.
Thanks so much for having me. This was a lot of fun.